Druski got the Republicans and Jake Paul panties in a bunch. If you've been on X lately, you've seen it. 185 million views and counting. He dropped a skit titled How Conservative Women in America Act, looking like Erica Kurt. And let's just say the internet's For You page has been a battlefield ever since.
Do you do what I'm saying? We all famous. I drop my top right now and this big old brainless. Mama, I made it.
Welcome back to the We Are Famous show. I'm Simbo. This is my partner CL. And this is an episode of
That's that bullshit.
What's up, dog? What you got going on, babe? Hey, baby. Hey, man. Drewski got these boys. You know, Drewski just being Drewski. Drewski does what Drewski does. You know what I'm saying? He finds a trope. He leans into it. His mannerisms, the accent, the aesthetics. I mean, you know, and he just hit posts. And people get mad.
Yeah.
Especially them people. You know what I'm saying? They get mad because he making fun, you know, but he's a comedian, you know.
When Druski first come out, I didn't know his angle or kind of where he was going. I just knew Druski. I just used to see him places and stuff. I really never knew his angle. I knew he had that woulda, coulda little thing, like he had a real record label. But when he started doing these little skits he doing now, that's his niche right there. I saw when he did the redneck and NASCAR, he did the pastor, and now they still man. That boy, that's funny, man.
Hey man, look, yeah, he definitely funny. He definitely could have fit in on In Living Color. He could have fit in on the Dave Chappelle show. I mean, he got that kind of talent. You know, he's this generation those. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But even with this conservative women skit, man, he had a timeline was crying laughing. But the madness side, your side, or the not so much, man. They was big mad. You know, y'all was big mad. You know what I mean?
Why they gonna say my side? You the one with
Hey,
them
man, that's your president.
You the one with them MAGA collars on your shirt.
Hey man, you know, hey man, you know, hey, this the type of stuff you wearing to win. You understand what I'm saying? But look,
Yeah.
now here go the issue.
Oh,
Jake Paul. You know, he want to even the score. So Jake Paul, he hopped on the Theo Von's podcast this past weekend, and he admitted that he was actually plotting a revenge skit. He told Theo he'd been calling makeup artists to do a full-on transformation. Theo even had to clarify, asking, darker? You know, that's they little code word for blackface. Implying, and you know, he was there darker, implying that Jake Paul wanted to, you know, headed towards blackface.
I've been, over the last couple of days, calling makeup artists, and I was gonna do a response to this and like go and do like the full on
darker.
Yeah. And do it, and just do it back, because why not?
I think there needs to be some black support for the character, I think. Like I'm saying, like say if Druski or I'm trying to think of somebody else.
Charles Barkley.
If you got one of those guys to be like, hey, Theo, I want you to do this skit with me. Let's do this.
But still, that's pussying out.
You think it is?
Yeah.
To me, there's a level of like,
doesn't that make us more like prejudice?
like more prejudice?
So what you think about Jake Paul deciding that he want to do a revenge skit in blackface?
For one, I know Jake Paul and his brother, they come from some kind of little old social media stuff. I don't know that they was actors or what they considered themselves before they hit the scene. I just know they had a huge following. But why pick this instance to wanna do a blackface on this particular instance? If you was doing parodies already and doing similar things, I could see you going back and forth with Drewski and y'all can make it a funny little thing. But why? This must touch you in a way. I don't know if it's a racist thing or non-racist thing, but it must touch you in a way where you feel like you got to do your own parody of blackface to goddamn make up for what Druski did. I don't know.
Well, Well, first of all, and I'm not saying first of all to you, I'm saying talking about Jake Paul. First of all, Druski is a career comedian. Like you say, he's consistent. Whether he's, he's parodying frat boys, corporate executives, suburban mobs. He even act like a white boy that grew up in a black neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he gets the comedic pass because he not punching down. You know what I'm saying? He not coming from a place of malice. You know what I mean? He's a student of human behavior. He's a comedian. He good at it. This is what he do. He not trying to get in the boxing ring and do celebrity matches. So again, I think you hitting on something with the racist thing, man. And Jake Paul stated his intention wasn't to be funny idea. It was a character. He wanted to get back at him.
Yeah.
So when your goal is to even the score, it stopped being comedy, man. It started being a weapon. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I think it's the way he worded it, even by talking about even the score, because it make it seem malicious to me. You know what I'm saying? It don't seem like it's nothing that's sincere that you just want to do out of something funny. Like I said, I don't know his relationship with that particular lady that the parody that Drewski did.
Well, he's calling himself a Republican now, so I guess he's the defender for the Republican. And let's be real, calling it blackface before you even do it, like Jake Paul hinted at, that's an immediate L.
But my thing, if he was gonna do it, he should have just done it. Don't talk about it. Now that you're talking about it, now it seems like premeditated and it seemed malicious at the same time. You should have just done it if you was gonna do it.
Yeah, if it's no ill intent,
Yeah.
you just make
Be
this
like
skit.
Nike. Be like Nike and just do it, baby. You should have just done it. Talking about it now, it take away from all the steam. So when you do it now, it's not gonna mean nothing. It's gonna look like something totally different from comedy or humor. It's gonna look like some malicious racist stuff going on. If you ask me, I could be wrong, but
right. So like you say, if he was gonna do it, he should have just did it. You know what I'm saying? If it's funny, we just go laugh. If it's a minstrel show, the internet is go drag it. You understand what I'm saying? So, but we need to address something though.
What's that?
Whiteface versus blackface.
Okay.
It's not equal. You know what I'm saying? People get offended by Drewski's makeup, but historically, whiteface wasn't used as a tool of oppression. You know what I'm saying? Or to keep a specific group down in society. Blackface, it comes from Jim Crow. You know what I'm saying? You can't just swap the colors and pretend that the context is the same. It's not the same. So if Jake Paul did his research, he would understand that blackface is not the same as, the Wayans brothers doing white girls. Mm-hmm. They're not putting that race down, trying to, oppress them. They just haven't, you can't put that genie back in the bottle. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, and when black people did whiteface back then, they had to put a face on that was acceptable because blackface is what acceptable on stuff. You had black people that made black music, but they put white people on the front of the album just so it could sell. So totally different.
Hey man, it's all about intentionality. See, Druski, he playing a character, right? Jake Paul, he planning retaliation. That's the difference right there.
Like your president.
Exactly. Apparently,
Like your president.
apparently Jake, since Jake Paul did a rally with him, apparently he think he gonna be the new Trump, I guess. I don't know. But see, one is an art form, the other is an ego trip. If Jake Paul goes through with a darker response, it's not gonna be a gotcha moment like he think it is. I think it'll be the end of his career. He better keep doing what he's doing if he wants to stay on top, because he do this one. Hey man, Jake Paul and all y'all fans, do it.
Yeah. Well, I think Jake needs to stick to the boxing side of aspects. You're putting a lot of people in position to support their family. Stick to that. Keep your nose in business that you should be keeping your nose in, and get your nose out of business that don't really pertain to you, because this don't pertain to you at all. This is not what you do. This is not what you've been doing. So why try to do it now? And because it's really, like I say, to me, if he do that now, It's not gonna seem like a funny parody to our people. It's gonna seem like something very malicious. And I know you cool with a bunch of people of our color, but we quick to turn on you in a minute. Cause if we turn on our own people, we damn sure turn on him real quick.
Hey, this is not gonna go how he think it's gonna go. You know, I'm just saying, this not gonna go how he think he gonna go. I don't know if he feel like he been so successful lately. He been, you know, rubbing shoulders with some of the billionaires in the world, you know, around the president, your president. I don't know if they got his head tripping, you know, but you know, he probably using this as a major event to, you know, try to, you know, prop himself up in the GOP. I'm telling you, ever since he been endorsed by Trump, he been kind of doing these weirdo things. Like he might be trying to run for office, man. You never know with these people, man. But I mean, good luck. Yeah. Good luck.
But it sure wouldn't be a good look if he tried blackface at a Trump rally while Trump giving a speech and he want to go up there and thinking it's funny to go up there in blackface and then try to act like a ninja. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
it wasn't no rap.
Hey, that's a hot take. And if Jay Paul, if you listening, or Logan Paul, please do. Please do it at a Trump rally.
That's what I'm saying. If you're gonna do it and make a parody, that will be the best spot to do it. Go up there act like the late great Jesse Jackson and start talking and rhyming like Jesse Jackson used to do.
Hey, please do that, Jake Paul. Well, look, if this your first time, don't make it your last time. You gotta subscribe to get notified. And this is an episode of
That's That Bullshit.
We Are Famous.
Acer, no chaser. Yeah.
Bitch, we toting choppers.